system. So in number system, first of all, we start with the set of natural numbers, and this is denoted by the symbol this. In some books it is bolded, denoted by bolded N, and in some books you will see it is denoted by N and here one line. So this denotes the set of natural numbers. Can anybody define the set of natural numbers? Can you define the set of natural numbers?
Ma'am, counting numbers.
Yes, the counting numbers, they are said to be the natural numbers. So the counting number means what? Counting numbers कहाँ से start होगा आपका?
Zero से मैम.
One.
Not from zero. You cannot
One.
start the counting from zero.
Sorry, sir.
If you are having 19 or 20 students in your class, you will start from always
One. Okay.
Right? So the set of natural numbers, these are called counting numbers, and these are always start from 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So we always, and so on को हमने always denote करना है with 3 dots. This represents and so on. And so on, it means here this set of natural number is infinite in nature. Right? So the set of natural number is an infinite in nature, means this is having infinitely many elements. Infinite means there is no break. There are not finite elements, you can say. And set is always denoted by the symbol curly bracket. So if you are having any element writing in the terms of curly bracket, you will call this as a set. So this is a set of natural number which is having the elements 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. This set is infinite set because this set is not containing finite elements. We don't know the last element of this set. Right? After that, you are having the whole numbers. This is denoted by W, and this set is a set containing all the natural numbers including 0. So this is basically what it is, the union of 0 and set of natural numbers. Again, this set is infinite in nature because we are having infinitely many elements in this set. Is this point clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the next is set of integers. Set of integers is generally denoted by this symbol Z. It means the whole numbers and the negative of natural numbers. So this set is the set of containing all the natural numbers, 0 and the negative of natural numbers. So this is set of integers. This set is also infinite in nature. This point is clear, and this is noted by the symbol Z. If you denote the symbol Z plus, it means it is a set of all positive integers. So positive integers means set of natural numbers, right? So this is the set of integers which are given by -3, -2, -1, and we don't know what is the first number from where this set is started, right? 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So this is the set of integers. The next is the set of rational numbers. rational numbers is denoted by the symbol Q, and this is a set of the numbers of the form P by Q where Q is non-zero and P and Q, they both are the integers. They may be negative, they may be positive. The condition is that Q should not be equal to 0, right? It is always non-zero. So a set having the elements like this is a set of rational numbers. It is also infinite in nature. Right? Now the next is the set of real numbers. So the points lie on the straight line. This is your straight line. This is your 0. The next element 0.00 something, right? 0.5, 1, 1.5 and so on. So any point lying on this straight line, that point is the real number. So real number is what? It is a point, it is a number which lie on the straight line. So that is a set of real numbers. They are also infinite in nature. The next is set of irrational numbers. Now, what are the irrational numbers? If you remove rationals from set of real numbers, you will get irrational number. Or you can say the numbers which are not rational, they are irrational numbers. Means they cannot be right in the form of P by Q where Q is non-zero and PQ are integers. So the numbers except rational numbers, all the real numbers, they are irrational numbers. So they are also infinite in nature. And what do you mean by complex numbers? The numbers lying in a plane. Any number which is lying in a plane is the complex number. So that is denoted by a plus iota b, where a and b both are the real numbers. So these are the complex numbers. The numbers which lie on a straight line, they are the real numbers. The number which lie on the plane, that is lie in the plane, that are the complex numbers. But हमने किस चीज को study करना है? Real numbers को. So in this course we will study about the set of real numbers, their properties, कहाँ पर वो compact होंगे, कहाँ complete होंगे. So we will study about the properties of the real numbers. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I move
Yes,
to the
ma'am.
next slide? Have you noted
Yes,
down? Okay. So now just see, what do you mean by binary operation? Yes, what is the binary operation? Who will explain? What do you mean by binary operation? Do you know this term, binary operation?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Generally, we denote the binary operation by the symbol star. You can write, rather writing this star, you can write F also, whatever you want to write. This is just a denotion. Okay. So you can denote by F, you can denote by A, you can denote by plus, dot, whatever. This is an operation, so that's why I've denoted this by star. Basically, this is a function. It's a mapping from a cross product of the set to the same set. Right? Now, what do you mean by function? Function क्या है? any mapping, any rule which is going from one set to another set and define? Yes. What do you mean by a function? That it assigns
all the value, assigns a value of the set to the next set. Simply
Yes.
domain to range.
Yes. So if you could take any element from this set, you apply this function, you will get an element of the codomain set. This set is said to be domain. This set is said to be codomain. So any mapping, any rule which assigns each element of A to be an element of B, then that mapping, that rule is said to be a function. That may be 1, 1, that may be on 2, that is the next thing, but this is your function. So here this star, this is a function basically, and it is defined on the cross product of the set A, where A is any non-empty set. Non-empty means at least it is having at least one element, right? This is denoted by A not equal to empty. This phi is denotion of empty set. So if I'm saying A is non-empty, means this set is having at least one element, right? A cross A means we have to take ordered pair. We have to take the pair of two elements, and then we have to apply this operation, this function on the elements of A. After applying this operation, if it is again an element of A, then we will say this star is a binary operation which is defined on a set A. Now see, with the help of an example, let's suppose I am taking the binary operation as addition, simple addition, and I am taking the set to be a set of natural numbers. So this plus is defined on set of natural numbers. I have to see whether this plus is a binary operation on set of natural number or not. So when it will be a binary operation on set of natural number, if we take two natural numbers, we apply this operation, we get a new natural number, and this is true for every element of the natural number. You take any two natural numbers, you add them, you will again have a natural number. This point is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you take any two natural numbers, you apply this operation. Here this operation is simple addition, right? After applying this operation, you get a new number, and that is also a natural number, and it is true for every element of the set of natural number. So this means this plus, which is the binary operation, it is defined on the set of natural numbers. So what will we say? We will say that this binary operation plus is defined on set of natural numbers, right? Now, is the binary operation negative, difference or minus, whatever, is it defined on set of natural numbers?
No, ma'am.
No. If you take two natural numbers, you apply this operation, you will have a number which is need not to be set of natural number. जरूरी नहीं कि आपका natural number ही always आए after applying the operation minus. So that means this is not defined on natural number, right? So this is the definition of binary operation, that if you are considering any operation star on any non-empty set A, and if you consider two elements from the set, apply this operation, if it all again belongs to the set A, you will say this star is the binary operation on A. Is this point clear? Yes. The point is clear to all of you, that what do you mean by the binary operation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now tell me the multiplication. Is it the binary operation on set of natural numbers?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. If you take any two natural numbers, you multiply them, again it will be a natural number. Is this point clear? What about the division? Is it a binary
No.
operation? Oh, sorry, plus
No,
लिखे.
ma'am.
No. Why not?
Because it will be in fraction, it will become a rational number.
Yes, it will become a real number. We don't know whether it is a
Rational number.
yes. So this division, it is not a binary operation on the set of natural numbers. Okay, similarly you can check on set of integers also, you can check on rationals also, check on real also, right? In case of real numbers, this set of real numbers, they are closed under the binary operation addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, except the element should be known 0 जिससे आप divide कर रहे हो. Okay, so all these operations are defined on set of real numbers. So another term we can say that the closed under property. Closed under property means what? If you apply some operation on a set of, जो भी आपको set given है उस पे अगर आप operation apply करो, after applying the operation, if it is again an element of the same set, then another way we can say that this set is closed under this operation star.